Sitting on my hands is not the way I wanna go. And I feel the time's a ways to go. Where you going till tomorrow? And I see these are lies to come. So would you even care? And I feel it, yeah. And I feel it. Where you gone for tomorrow? Where you gone with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smelled alone. And I feel so much depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? And I see these are the eyes of disarray. Would you even care? And I feel it. And she feels it. Where you gone for tomorrow? Where you gone with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smelled alone. When the dogs define her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. When the dogs define her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it, yeah. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell her. Well, she smelled alone. When the dogs define her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. When the dogs define her, got time to wait for tomorrow. To find it. To find it. Oh, to find it. To find it. To find it. Hi, my name's Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was Plush by Stone Temple Pilots. And this is Quick Draft. Come on, you can find it. You can find it. Be a good boy, you can find it. There you go, you found it. We have a new computer behind us. You cannot see it yet. It has to be unpacked and set up and all the apps put on it, but we have already backed up most of what's on this, so fairly soon we will be playing on something that is not a potato. And maybe we should be using something to encode that isn't AVI Mux. Maybe something a little nicer. Maybe something that uses a little more resources, because we'll have them now. We'll have ourselves an i7 and a GeForce 3060 Ti. And we'll be able to do amazing things like play the Resident Evil game The Village at all. Which we currently, I actually bought it and for Steam. It's sitting in my Steam list, and I can't play it because this computer's too old. It just no go. We don't even meet the minimum. But soon. So when last we left our hero, we had gotten 7 wins once again. And life was good. We do have our list of rares up again, because we're starting to get enough that we need to keep track of it, because we don't want to be taking doubles when we don't have to. So we'll be back to tracking them individually. I do not have a werewolf pack leader, so we're definitely taking that. Otherwise, this pack would probably just be the Owlbear or the Young-Ten Fangblade. Both of these are great. I would probably take the Owlbear. I think it's a little better. But in this case, we've got pretty great stuff, and we're usually just taking the rare, because that will get us to the end game, which is finishing the collection. I mean, as much as this isn't a collection worth finishing, by the way, so I'm not that concerned. The power level of this set was so low that, like, finishing this collection in particular just, I mean, it's fine, but, like, really just doing it for our own artifice. That's a long woo. Wandering Troubadour seems great. Let's stay on color, and it's just a very solid card. It's a dragon. So I guess if you're white-green, this could proc Dragon Disciple. I didn't know that was a dragon. We got pretty good black cards, pretty good white cards, pretty good blue cards, honestly. Charm Sleep and Pixie Guide are both pretty damn reasonable. Interesting. Okay, we got Precipitous Drop, which is great. Rider, not so much. Druid Class, not so much. Seen several Celestial Unicorns. Full Strength is fine, but Drop is definitely better. Okay, we've got Planar Ally, if we want to potentially be green-white. Or we have Shambling Ghost, which is just a very solid pick if we want to be more committed to black-green. We could also just take Bull Strength or Inspiring Bard, which I think are all pretty okay. Planar Ally, way higher ceiling than Shambling Ghost, of course. Full Strength, just sort of a solid C-. I don't think any of these cards individually, other than Planar Ally, is going to, like, win us a game. So I think we're taking the Planar Ally just a hedge. This card can win you a game. We might not play it, and that's fine. Lightfoot Rogue or Chattering Skeletons, both pretty okay. Kind of a latish Plundering Barbarian, but that's fine. I find this to be a pretty mediocre card, but it does allow you to attack through pretty much anything. Ghoul isn't going to work in these colors because we're not going to have any threat effects. Is this Lightfoot or Chattering? Clattering, chattering. Clattering skeleton, a C to C minus. Lightfoot rogue considered worse. Okay, we'll take a skeleton. Zombie ogre, pretty reasonable here. Nothing else terribly exciting. Evolving Wilds is fine. Dungeon map seems not so much. Spike Pit Trap also fine. Guarantees we'll have at least 2 removal spells. Probably gonna find more. I mean, we might not. I've seen games where, you know, or drafts where I've literally only seen like 2 removal spells the entire thing, which makes me a little nervous. But I think taking Evolving here is probably the smart play. I think I'm pretty happy to take the first Bull Strength. We already have 2 4-drops, so we're not really super interested in that. That's very... Red seems to be opened. Delver's Torch. We still could be white. I don't know. Dawnbreaker Cleric, or another Bull Strength. I don't know, man. I don't know here. It's just too many Bull Strengths. That's again a very late Plundering Barbarian. It's looking a little weird. Okay, so we gotta take the Mythic. Thankfully, there's nothing else really competing with it in this pack. It's not particularly insane Mythic, but it's a Mythic, and Mythics are worth about 800 gems, so you should always take them. Rare is worth about 200 gems, being that the pack costs 200. Mythic's actually worth a little more than 800 if you really math it out, but I usually use that as the baseline. Still not entirely sure what our colors are. Priest and Containment. Our white cards are pretty good. Our black cards are pretty good. Our green cards are pretty good. This is a tough spot to be in. Our red cards are even pretty good. 2 Plundering Barbarians is nothing to sneeze at. This is weird. Still don't know what we are yet. We're into the second pack. Still don't know what we are yet. What are we? I guess the white is slightly weaker right now. I mean, that could change. The problem here is if we don't pick the white and we're immediately offered like another bonkers white card, we're going to have the super feel bads, but we need to start figuring out what our lock-in is. So what's our other options, really? It's just Hill Giant or Vampire Spawn. Those are both pretty middling cards. Minimus Containment we could potentially splash if we're black-green. There are a few cards that make treasures that would maybe allow us to throw this piece of removal in there. Priest, of course, also very good, but our removal is pretty bad at the moment. Gosh, red seems very, very open, huh? Battlecry Goblin. This draft is fucking awful, dude. Like, this draft is awful. We're everything. We're all colors. We have 4 black cards, 1, 2, 3, 4 green cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 white cards. Oh, fuck. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? uh... I don't think a normal draft could ever go this way. Like, you're not ever getting signals this mixed and muddy. The bots are just making this impossible for me to figure out. This is feeling train wrecky. Red Dragon, Battlecry Goblin, both obviously very, very good. We have 2 very playable red cards. One removal spell in black, 1 removal spell in white. 2 very good creatures in green. I'm still leaning more towards black-green and splashing a 3rd color for something. Maybe we're just taking a 3-drop or the Hill Giant. Vampire Spawn or Hill Giant? I think a big fat boy, probably. Red's very attractive, but we're just going to ignore it. Fangblade and Drop, both very, very good. I feel like this is finally leading us towards our path here. Drop or Fangblade? It's gotta be Drop, right? Like, Fangblade is really good, though. They're actually one after the other. They're considered completely equivalent. I get that. Yeah, when in doubt, removal. We do need some more 2-drops. It's a premium one. This is a shitty one, but it's the one we're being offered, so. Gosh, red was just super duper reopened. Jeez, yeah, red was what we were supposed to be, apparently. We're not getting offered anything but red cards. Pretty gross. Deck really does not know what it is. I mean, at least we got 2 Mythics, so when we go 0-3 with this, and we will go 0-3 with this, we still profited. That's cool. Varus, sweet. I believe that's the 3rd Varus. Where are you? Nope, just a second. Okay. So 2 rares and 2 mythics is pretty sweet. Creature count is a little on the low side. We do have 2 Evolving Wilds now, so I think we can probably splash 2 or 3 white cards if we want. Which, it's not really a question of want. I think we're going to have to, because our composition is just looking real bad. We don't have enough 2-drop creatures. We've got some 2-drop things, but not enough 2-drop creatures, and we definitely need to fill that gap somehow. 3 4-drops, so we're pretty good there. It's just Shambling Ghost, or yet another Evolving Wilds. If we could have 2 red dragons. This game is just so fucking trolly. This is just like the worst draft I've ever had. The bots are just assholes. Like, what is this? What is this? Like, they just picked my exact color combination. Like, left and right of me, they just picked my exact color combination, even though... It's so fucking shitty. Like, are we splashing black now? I don't even know anymore. Another dragon. Really don't know what we are anymore, dude. You're splashing black? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, we're just a 3-color deck. It's just... I don't think there's any getting around it. We're just a 3-color deck. This is the worst idea ever. Like, you should never do this. But we're not getting offered anything we can use. Like, are we just cutting green? We can cut green. We can cut green, because green is all like double green things. Splash green for the Wandering Troubadour and a Bull Strength. Okay. .8, we could run 16 lands. 17 creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 sort of removal spells. I think the mace is going to be better than the torch, or the mace or the torch are going to be better than the shield. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't really want to run Gloomstalker. We've got, let's see. Yeah, I guess Gloomstalker might activate. He might get there. Basically 5 2-drop creatures if I count the 6 if I count the Shambling Ghost. I'd rather not have this. Mace. I don't want the torch too. Shambling Ghost for Dawnbringer Cleric and the torch. This is real weird, man. I don't know about this. Yeah, well, obviously you're wrong on that. I guess we could cut Bull Strength too. I do like Wandering Troubadour a lot, but... Hey, stop it! Leave. Leaves us with... 5, 6. It's not really very good, but... What would we put in to replace it? Shambling. Sure. Let's try it like that. Man, if we can get any wins out of this, it'll be surprising. Or a failure. Oh, that was awful. Computer wanted me so much to be red, but they didn't decide that until like the middle of the second pack. Vicious and hateful. Well, let's hope we hit a land. Or, you know, nothing. Dirt's pretty low, but you do need a black source. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Well, our bad deck building is not what killed us. Game itself killed us. Good game. Off to a good start, folks. That was 2 land in 12 cards. The Decolator still down. And the Decolator has been down. Thing that I use to calculate my my odds. And hit. Let's see, deck is in land or other. Draw. I believe that was 12. Land and other. Calculate the chances. Oh, it's not working. Yep, something's wrong with it. Dang it. Oh well. Well, I mean, I expected to lose these games, but I really didn't expect to lose that way. Remember, our curve is only 2.8. So 16 land is perfectly reasonable to have in our deck. Done that plenty of times. We did that with both all 3 of our decks that got 7 wins, actually. 16 lands in it. See if we get to play an actual game this time. I believe we have significantly more double black cards than double white cards because of Ebon Dracolich and the Zombie Ogre. I think we just want to swamp. Fifth land. Fifth land gives us Spiked Pit Trap. Yeah, we'll get another land eventually. We've already got double white, double black. There's usually like a Valor Singer here. Could be Plundering, could blow up the Spiked Pit Trap. Getting dragon fired here. Arrow Gobble lands. Halfway to Gloomstalker being a playable card. Probably just snap blocking with the Veteran Dungeoneer if he's attacking here. Fine trading a Dragon's Fire and a Goblin for it. Opponent might be color screwed. I've seen a few monocolor decks in this show. Not often though. I mean, it would only be fair if our opponent was mana screwed after we got brutally mana screwed last game. Looks like the Deculator is still down, man. Okay. Gonna try to find another land if possible. Don't really need to play the Dracolich yet. Might have been better to play the Vampire Spawn because it represents more pressure against the 1/1s, but digging for the land also valid. Maybe I should have kept that 5th land on top. We don't really have much of a board advantage currently. Opponent is absolutely still in it. If they want to be. Probably should put our Dracolich sleeves on now that we actually have a Dracolich on our deck, huh? Okay. We got mana screwed, they got mana screwed. Fun was had by no one. How do you do sleeves? I just never do any custom anything. How do you do that? Yeah. You like have to save it? Art styles? No. Seriously, how do you do sleeves? Oh, here we go. We have a Dracolich, don't we? Ah. Yay. We got one win, it doesn't matter. We got 2 mythics and 2 rares. We're already way the heck ahead of our value curve. We're actually playing both the mythics, which is also kind of nutty. I hope we hit something early here. Got all of our more expensive cards in hand, unfortunately. All of our opponents have been red. Just gonna get a blocker out here. How dare you? Huh. Got some nice tempo there. Always scary. Yeah. Could play the ogre there, but I just want to try to get that free venture if at all possible. Drops a land and a fireball, or just grim bounties us. That's a bummer, but what you gonna do? Like to not draw land for a little while. We got 6 land out of 12 cards. Quite a lot for a 16 land deck. 10 cards left in the entire deck are land. Rather not see those for a bit. Oh, you have a thinker. Okay, so if he plays a threaten effect, we drew a land too. If he plays a threaten effect, maybe we do want to play the ghoul. Or kill the ghoul, rather. Please stop drawing land. Jeez. So, he's got 5 toughness here. We want to just use this, make this a 5/4, kill both. Or do we use this? Probably just use the more expensive thing, right? Then we don't have this for the threaten. And let's use this. You have to hope he doesn't have a threaten. Feign Death and the Vampire Spawn would be pretty good. Okay. Just hoping he doesn't have a threat in here. Because we've drawn so much land, that level of value play could kill us. Yeah. He's got something. It didn't seem right to take no action there. Even though we suspect he could have a threaten, playing around it that hard is probably incorrect. We do need to start drawing some of our good cards to get back into this, because Screw usually beats Flood, and we're seeing that here. He's just got a tremendous value play on us. And we have 9 land remaining on our deck. 1 just got put to the bottom, so 8. Ribbit. That's extremely not good. To not play around the thing. We should have put that on the ally. We do have a free card coming up if we get to swing the pointer ally. Like Pit Trap proven to be a little awkward. Keeps putting us between playing the creature or protecting ourselves from the threaten tricks. Does he have another one, really? How unlucky are we? This guy is ridiculous. This guy is ridiculous. So now we've got a black dragon coming in too, yeah. I'm gonna lose. Guy's just completely ridiculous. Unreal. The entire deck pivoted around having a ghoul. And we drew another land. This is just so fucking bad. Yeah, we're just going to be activating the Pit Trap. I think there's like 6 or 7 land left in our deck now. So unlucky. Just incredibly unlucky. Don't care. now we can't even kill one to stop that fucking problem. What a pile of shit. Yeah, go ahead. Whoop-de-doo. Sure. You get to 2 for 1? Good for me. Play the zombie ogre, start doing it again. Fuck! Nine land, 1 scry to the bottom. 6 land remaining in the entire deck. Well, that bricks us. Keep this a 5-3. Or make this a 5-7. We cannot equip and then equip again. Of course. How could it be anything else? 5 land remaining in our deck. Extremely obnoxious. We have our 2 mythics sitting in our deck somewhere. That's exceptionally shitty. Attack for 4. Attack for 7. Not enough. 5, 4, 5. I guess we should have equipped it and then moved it. Kind of a waste. Eventually we had to draw cards, huh? Man. That was a frustrating one. Chew all but like four or 5 land in the whole deck. Two wins. Honestly, did not expect to have any wins after how hard that draft was. It's pretty good. We can priest or drop here. Fine with either. They both help us potentially find a land. Fail. Thank you. Dang. Well. Once again, Rakdos. Damn it! Yeah, I guess. Let's try to find our land. Oh. Good lord, man. Like... Red Dragon while I'm on 3 mana. Seems fair. We'll equip the mace to it next turn, and probably still be dead. Cool. Okay, well, I mean, his deck is fucking ridiculous, so we might have had a chance if he actually got to play Magic, but his deck is pretty insane. Sure. Holy fuck. Oh, I hate this part of the game so much. Like, the 2 games we lost, we just didn't get to play at all. We just had to sit here and get kicked in the dick for like 25 minutes. Oh, fucking Christ. Just get it the fuck over with. Ugh. Practice again. Every time, huh? Rakdos again, and the best thing they could play on 2. Just all our losses in a row are going to be completely, like, impossible to play through. Yep. Yep. 100%. Oh yeah, sure, naturally. Play more things. We've already lost. Please make it worse. Yeah, why not? Why not? High skill game, folks. Extremely high skill game. Ridiculous. Okay, so block this, kill that. Nuke this. Sorry, folks. 3 games we lost, I had no options to play at all. Land screwed all 3 games. That's about I would reckon, like a 5.5 or maybe a 6% chance to occur per 100 games, and it happened to us twice in a row. Three times in a row, basically. Not a lot we can do, folks. Not a lot we can do. Well, at least the draft part of this was interesting. But, yeah, we just didn't get to play the 3 games that we lost. So, sorry about that. We had cool Mythics, but we just didn't get to play Magic. We did profit. We might get a bonus pack. Probably not. No. We did still profit, and I guess there's that. But, yeah, that sucked. Not gonna lie. Someday I'm gonna learn that I don't like gambling, and I'm gonna stop. But for now, I'm Gravity Groove for Not Safe for Work Magic. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching me lose to the, you know. And if you enjoyed watching the opponents absolutely trash me while I had 2 land on turn 6, feel free to like and subscribe, and tell your friends about how I guess I'm a bad player. If I've got a 2-3 record, I'm a bad player. Feel free to tell your friends how bad I am, and I encourage them to all come, point, and laugh, and leave hurtful comments about how I should get good. Thanks for hanging out once again, and maybe we'll see you again soon. Boom.